Over $80,000 vanished in minutes. A charity crypto coin, backed by some of gaming's biggest stars, crashed almost instantly, and the very influencers who promoted it were the first to cash out. A new crypto token, Save the Kids, launches with noble promises: build a better world for kids. Backed by FaZe Clan stars with millions of followers, it seemed like a dream project. But within days, that dream implodes. The price crashes. Social media erupts. Young investors panic as their savings vanish. Twitter, Reddit, and Discord overflow with betrayal and outrage. As timelines turn hostile and reputations crumble, one thing is certain: the token didn't save anyone. It shattered trust. This is the story of FaZe Clan's Save the Kids scandal, and how fame, greed, and crypto collided to create one of the most shocking scams in internet history. To grasp the betrayal, you need to know who FaZe Clan was before the fall. In 2021, they weren't just gamers. They were esports royalty, internet celebrities living in mansions, dropping designer merch, and landing collabs with stars like Takashi Murakami. From YouTube stardom to Sports Illustrated features, FaZe was on top of the world, adored by millions of Gen Z fans who treated their word like gospel. But with fame came unchecked influence. As FaZe expanded beyond gaming into business and crypto, their loyal, often young audience followed blindly. What felt like growth would soon become a gateway to disaster. That influence, once a superpower, was about to backfire. Hard. Spring 2021. Crypto was booming. Dogecoin jokes were turning into fortunes, Bitcoin was surging, and influencers rushed to shill the next big altcoin. FaZe Clan, riding high on internet fame, saw an opportunity: launch a charity crypto token that helped kids and made fans money. It felt like a win-win. Enter Save the Kids, a token on Binance Smart Chain, pitched as a noble cause. Every transaction would support children's charities. FaZe hyped it hard. Kay led the charge with a polished promo video, joined by Jarvis, Nikan, Tico, and celebrity friends. Their message: this will change the world. Millions of followers listened, especially young fans who trusted FaZe without question. But behind the good intentions was a harsh reality. These weren't crypto pros. They were gamers in over their heads. And at the center of it all stood 4 FaZe members about to walk into a scandal they'd never shake off. Spring 2021. Cryptomania is everywhere. Dogecoin memes are making millionaires. Bitcoin is surging, and everyone online is hunting for the next big coin. Influencers jump on the trend, promoting new altcoins to followers with dreams of striking it rich overnight. It feels like a gold rush, but not without hidden traps. FaZe Clan, riding their success, sees an opportunity: launch a crypto token for charity, do some good, and let fans join early. It sounds like a win-win. That idea becomes Save the Kids, a token on the Binance Smart Chain, marketed with a powerful pitch: redistributing wealth to holders and donating to children's charities. It's not just another meme coin, it's a cause. Promotional materials promise a portion of each transaction will help kids in need, highlighting a partnership with the Binance charity wallet. In theory, young investors could make money in a difference. FaZe Clan jumps in. The hype machine roars to life. A sleek promo video features FaZe Kay, passionately backing the mission. Jarvis, Nikan, Tico, and a few celebrity friends amplify it across Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, urging fans to buy in. This is going to change the world, as they say. Don't miss out. Teen fans rush in, trusting their hero's word. For FaZe's golden boys, crypto is uncharted territory. They're not financial pros, they're entertainers. But the allure of doing good and getting rich is irresistible. As launch day nears, excitement grows, and so does the pressure, especially for the 4 FaZe members at the center: Kay, Jarvis, Nikan, and Tico, each with their own reason for getting involved in what's about to become a massive scandal. Late May to early June 2021, Save the Kids is approaching launch. The marketing is in full swing, and it feels almost Hollywood-esque. Cinematic promo videos show FaZe members smiling, talking about helping children, On YouTube, a high-gloss announcement clip features FaZe Kay passionately endorsing the new token, his voice full of hope as he proclaims this coin will help children across the world, while also rewarding holders. Twitter feeds flood with FaZe Clan members and their influencer friends posting about kids. Many of them even change their profile pictures to the token's logo, or include rocket ship emojis signaling this coin is going to the moon. They emphasize the charity angle constantly. This isn't just another meme coin, this is for a good cause. Fans eat it up. After all, if FaZe Jarvis and FaZe Kay are in, it must be legit, right? These guys have been around for years and never steered us wrong, so the fans thought. The token's white paper, essentially a public plan, doubles down on the legitimacy. It brags about a team of ambassadors with a combined reach of over 20 million followers, giving the project social proof. It outlines a special anti-whale mechanism to reassure buyers that big investors can't just dump and run. In theory, this mechanism would prevent any one holder, whale, from selling more than 20% of their tokens without waiting 24 hours, thereby stopping a pump and dump scenario. This technical promise is critical. It gives fans confidence that even if big names hold a lot of coins, they can't all sell at once. The message is clear. Your investment is safe with us. It's the perfect sales pitch. A feel-good charity, beloved influencers, and code that supposedly protects everyone from fraud. What could go wrong? The answer, everything. Because unbeknownst to the excited fans, somewhere between the planning and the launch, that protective code was secretly modified. In the final contract deployed to the Binance blockchain, the anti-whale timer wasn't 24 hours, it was 60 seconds. Essentially, it went from preventing large sell-offs for a day to allowing them after just a minute. Later, investigative YouTubers would reveal that this change was deliberate. The project's developer came forward and claimed he was ordered at the last minute to weaken the anti-whale restrictions. Instead of limiting whales to dumping 0.1% of the supply only once a day, the code was flipped to let them sell that amount every minute. In other words, the safeguard was a sham, a trapdoor hidden in the code, ready to spring as soon as the coin launched. None of the fans knew this on launch day. They only saw their idols enthusiastically tweeting things like, "We're in this for the long haul," and not financial advice, but this coin is special. The hype was real. Save the Kids appeared poised for a moonshot, fueled by the FaZe fan base's FOMO. It was as if FaZe Clan had opened an exclusive VIP investment club for their followers, and everyone was rushing to get past the velvet rope. June 5th, 2021, launch day, Save the Kids tokens, KIDS, become available on PancakeSwap, a Binance chain exchange, at roughly $0.02 each. For a brief, glittering moment, everything is as promised. The price ticks upward slightly, volume surges as thousands of fans buy in. Social media is flooded with triumphant messages. Young investors proudly posting, "I just bought in," and thanking their favorite FaZe members for the opportunity. It feels like the start of something big, something legendary in the making. Then reality hits hard. Within mere hours, by some accounts, within minutes, the token's price begins to tank. Not a controlled dip, but a free fall. Those watching live charts see a steep red line. Panic spreads on Telegram and Twitter. What's happening? Why is it dropping so fast? Early buyers start screaming in all caps on Discord, tagging the devs, but the official Save the Kids team goes silent. The price that was around 2 cents crashes below a penny, then below half a cent. Eventually, it bottoms out around 1/10 of a penny. Millions in market value gone. All those lofty promises, the charity hopes, the Lambos and Moon Dreams fans had, all wiped out in a flash crash. In the aftermath of this wipeout, blockchain sleuths pore over the public transaction ledger. The beauty of crypto. Every move is visible if you know where to look. What they find fans the flames of outrage. Several large wallets dumped massive amounts of kids at virtually the first chance they got. Precisely the scenario the anti-whale mechanism was supposed to prevent. And when these sleuths cross-referenced those wallets with known influencer accounts, a stunning pattern emerged. They belonged to the very FaZe members who promoted the coin. One analysis showed FaZe Jarvis's wallet selling 2/3 of his entire stash of kids tokens within days of launch. FaZe Nikan's account sold about 1/3 of his holdings immediately. And FaZe Kay, he all but emptied his wallet, reportedly selling all 6.2 million of his tokens, leaving just 4 tokens left as a feeble token gesture. That was estimated to net Kay on the order of $80,000 in profit, all made on launch day, all at the expense of his trusting fans. It was a betrayal in bytes and dollars, recorded forever on the blockchain. To anyone familiar with crypto scams, the pattern was obvious. This was a coordinated pump and dump. The influencers hyped the coin, pump, and as soon as the price and volume were high at launch, they dumped their holdings for quick profit, causing the price to implode. Fans were left holding worthless bags of tokens, while the perpetrators walked away richer. Save the kids indeed. It appears the only thing saved was the influencers' wallets. The social media eruption that followed was volcanic. FaZe Clan subreddits and Twitter mentions were filled with devastated fans posting screenshots of their balances. $1,000 turned into $10, $500 turned into a few cents. Some were in denial, hoping it was a mistake that would recover. Others were livid, accusing FaZe members of outright scamming their own supporters. The phrase rug pull, meaning a crypto project that pulls out liquidity and vanishes, started trending in these circles. Memes popped up comparing "Save the Kids" to "Save Your Kids' College Fund," because it's gone. The scandal was quickly spilling out beyond just the crypto community into mainstream gaming news. As backlash grew, internet sleuths and YouTubers went into overdrive. Within days, a well-known investigator released an expose, revealing suspicious token sell-offs by early insiders, many of whom had promoted the coin. While stopping short of calling it a scam, he pointed to troubling patterns and lapses in judgment by FaZe members. Then another YouTube investigator dug deeper. Using leaked DMs, interviews, and on-chain data, he claimed Save the Kids was engineered as a scam from the start. The anti-whale protection, meant to prevent dumping, was deliberately changed from 24 hours to 1 minute. The developer admitted he was told to make the change, allegedly by a dishonest ex-influencer associate linked to Kay. According to the expose, that associate and Kay may have fallen out right before launch, leading to sabotage from within. It played like a crypto heist movie, except the victims were the fans. This investigator followed the money and exposed the core truth. The project was never about charity. Not a single verified donation reached any kids. Influencers sold immediately. Their justifications collapsed. Even Binance confirmed the promised $80,000 donation never arrived. Behind the scenes, FaZe Clan watched in panic. This wasn't just bad optics, it bordered on criminal fraud. With sponsors on edge, FaZe leadership had to act. On July 1st, 2021, FaZe dropped a bombshell. Kay was fired and Jarvis, Nikan, and Tico were suspended. They claimed no involvement in the project and reaffirmed loyalty to fans. It was damage control, plain and simple. Internally, chaos erupted. Kay, cast as the ringleader, was cut loose. The others were left in limbo. Publicly, they went silent, except for Kay, who tweeted a carefully worded apology, insisting he had no ill intent and was naively hopeful. He claimed he'd let his fans down, but many saw it as scripted spin. Jarvis, Nikan, and Tico scrubbed KIDS posts from their socials. Jarvis offered a short apology, but fans remembered his Fortnite scandal and showed little sympathy. This time, it wasn't just a rule break, it was money lost. Rumors of legal action swirled. Kay tried to shift blame, calling out a dishonest person who had scammed everyone. He said lawyers were involved, but many saw it as a deflection. Was he duped or deflecting guilt? In the end, FaZe's stance was clear. Kay was expendable. The brand came first, even over its founding stars. The backlash only grew after FaZe's response. Fans were livid. Years of loyalty, through views, merch, and support, felt exploited for a quick crypto cash grab. On YouTube and Twitter, the FaZe members were slammed as greedy and reckless. Some fans claimed they lost rent or college money. Others just felt betrayed. "I trusted you, and you scammed us." Hashtag Scam the Kids trended. Memes mocked the group as Fraud Clan. Even non-investors felt the damage. FaZe's family image was shattered. Sponsors were likely alarmed. The timing couldn't have been worse. FaZe was at its peak. Expose videos pulled millions of views, revealing leaked messages and suspicious wallets. One chat reportedly said, "Let's go!" right as the dump began. Kay was exposed as a repeat crypto promoter. The verdict online? Guilty. Some fans admitted they were easily misled. "I'm 16. I believed Kay wanted to help kids." The scandal spotlighted a bigger issue: unqualified influencers pushing risky financial advice to young, impressionable fans. FaZe claimed these were rogue actions, but many questioned how 4 key members could promote a coin without the org's knowledge. Internal rules were tightened, but the brand's reputation took a serious hit. The Save the Kids site disappeared. The coin died, but the consequences for those involved lived on. Kay insisted he meant well, claimed he lost money, and promised to repay victims. First saying $37,000, later $500,000. He blamed a dishonest partner, even threatened to sue the YouTuber who exposed him. But the damage was done. He faded into obscurity. Jarvis and Nikan were quietly removed. Jarvis shifted to boxing. Nikan stuck to design. Both apologized, but the spotlight had moved on. Jarvis seemed humbled. Nikan, more passive in the scheme, wasn't seen as a ringleader. Tico was eventually reinstated. He hadn't sold any tokens and showed genuine remorse. His video apology felt real. He trusted the wrong people and didn't do enough research. Fans forgave him. FaZe Clan strengthened internal policies and went public in 2022. But the scandal became part of its legacy, a cautionary tale about influence, greed, and responsibility. Industry voices called it a textbook case of what happens when internet fame collides with unregulated finance. Save the Kids isn't just remembered as a failed token, it's a symbol of broken trust. Fans didn't just lose money, they lost faith in people they once idolized. The story of FaZe Clan's Save the Kids crypto scam plays out like a Hollywood tragedy, the meteoric rise of beloved young icons and their dramatic fall from grace through hubris and deception. It has all the elements of a thriller: famous names, money, betrayal, secret plots, public outcry, and lives upended. But unlike a movie, real people got hurt. Real fans lost real savings. Real reputations were tarnished. And the kids that were supposed to be saved, they ended up being the ones who needed saving from their supposed saviors. In the final scene of this saga, imagine a camera panning over the remains of the Save the Kids project, an abandoned website, angry comments frozen in time, a logo that now stands as a symbol of irony. The FaZe Clan members who were once on top of the world are nowhere to be seen in this space. They've either been cast out or slinked away in shame. The community has moved on to the next big thing, but with a bit more skepticism in their hearts. The golden boys of gaming learned the hard way that actions have consequences far beyond clout and cash. If there's one takeaway, one warning to echo as the screen fades, it's this. In the age of influencer hype and crypto mania, trust is more precious than gold. Clout can corrupt, and even our heroes can lead us astray if they lose their way. The Save the Kids scandal serves as a stark reminder that not everything promoted by a smiling face on YouTube or Twitch is as it seems. Always do your own research and be wary of anyone saying you'll all have a chance to win easy money. As one investigator put it, these projects are often never about helping kids or fans. They're about extracting money from the audience from the very start. FaZe Clan's dark chapter is now cautionary lore told in esports circles to ensure history doesn't repeat. The next time you see an influencer pushing a too good to be true opportunity, remember the tale of Save the Kids. Remember that even gaming's golden boys fell into the temptation of greed and paid the price. And remember that when the crypto high-stakes drama comes knocking, you don't have to be the one left holding the bag. Stay smart, stay skeptical, and don't let the game play you. In the end, FaZe Clan's Save the Kids saga will be remembered not just as the dark fall of some of gaming's brightest stars, but as a lesson written in pain and regret, a modern fable of how quick riches can lure even the best into a moral abyss. The final shot of our mini-movie fades out on a somber note, as an empty FaZe-branded chair sits in a dim room, a stark reminder of the member who once occupied it and the void left behind. The message lingers. Fame and fortune can disappear as quickly as a token's value on launch day. All that remains is the truth, and hopefully a wiser community moving forward. And that was the rise and fall of Save the Kids, a story of trust broken, fame corrupted, and the harsh lesson that not every smiling face online has your best interests at heart. If this video opened your eyes, don't let it be the last. Like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories from the world of internet fame, scams, and digital chaos. Hit the bell so you never miss a drop. We've got more jaw-dropping exposés coming your way. And if you want to go deeper, check out our other videos, because in this digital age, truth is often stranger than fiction. See you in the next one.